Next, part 2 in a liquid state is a liquid crystals. Liquid crystals are also called a metamorphic state. Crystals are a metamorphic state. So there are certain organic solids. These organic solids, when heated to a certain temperature, they transferred into metamorphic state. That is a turbulent liquid. They change from crystalline state to a turbulent state at a certain temperature. When again heated to still higher temperature, these turbulent state is can convert into liquid form, pure liquid or a true liquid state. And when the same process is reversed, then it's a true liquid state of the substance when cooled to temperature, certain temperature, it is again get a metamorphic state or a turbulent state, and it is again when cooled, say at the same temperature, it is given back to its crystalline state. So such substances, that means when the substance is heated to certain temperature, it is converted into, that is a metamorphic state or a turbulent state. That means it behaves like a liquid. It shows the properties of both liquids as well as solids. The properties of liquid means they are isotropic, as in the case of liquid state, and it shows anisotropic property as in the case of a solid state. Isotropic means they have same viscosity, surface tension, refractive index in all the directions. Anisotropic property means the crystal properties are different at different directions, just like in the crystalline state. So they show both anisotropic and isotropic property like a liquid state. That is, a liquid state means moving in optical properties. So such a type of, and then when you heated again further, they at a temperature, exactly the temperature, the sharp temperature, they convert into true liquid. And whenever the turbulent liquid is heated to certain temperature, it is converted into true liquid, and that temperature is called a melting point of this compound, melting point of this crystalline substance. And whenever there is a crystalline form is changes into a metamorphic state or a turbulent liquid, and this is called as a transition temperature. That means in organic substance at a certain temperature, it converted into turbulent liquid, and that temperature is called the transition temperature. When again it heated at a short temperature, it is converted into true liquid, and that temperature is called as a melting point of the resorption. So substances which shows this property, that is a transition temperature. At transition temperature, it is a turbulent liquid, and at a sharp melting point, it is converted to true liquid. Whenever the reverse process is, when it is cooled to certain melting point, and it is converted to turbulent liquid, when it is cooled again, it is converted to crystal form. The substances which show this property are called as a liquid crystals or a metamorphic state. The best example for this liquid crystal, well-known example is the substances showing the above behavior, that is a liquid crystal properties. Such substances, what are liquid crystal means? Some certain organic substances, when heated to a certain temperature, transition temperature, they are converted to metamorphic state. And again, when heated to short and high temperature, they are converted into pure liquid. Whenever the process is reversed, same substance substances are obtained in the reverse manner. Compounds which possess such properties, they are called as the liquid crystals. Usually compounds containing some bonds will have this liquid. Usually C double bond N. The compounds containing bonds like this. N double bond NO. N double bond NO. So in their molecule, if they are contained like this, and C double bond C. So compounds which contains bonds CN, N double bond NO, C double bond C will exhibit such properties. Usually organic compounds. Organic compounds containing these bonds usually they shows this metamorphic state transition or a liquid crystal properties. Such compounds are called the liquid crystals. One example is that cholesterol benzoate. Cholesterol benzoate. Cholesterol benzoate was a liquid crystals discovered in 1888, and it was sharply at 44 degrees centigrade to be when it is heated sharply at 144 degrees centigrade. 144 degrees centigrade. It gives turbid liquid. Turbid liquid or metamorphic state of the same cholesterol benzoate. When it is again heated to higher temperatures sharply, that is at 178 degrees centigrade. 178 degrees centigrade. So it gives true liquid. That means cholesterol benzoate when heated to 144 degrees centigrade, it is converted to turbid liquid or a turbulent liquid or a metamorphic state, one not the same. And after heating at a slightly higher temperature than this one, at 178 degrees centigrade, it is converted to true liquid state. That is a pure liquid of a cholesterol benzoate. Here turbulent liquid of cholesterol benzoate. It is a true liquid of a cholesterol benzoate. And the same process, then it is reversed. When this true liquid is cooled to 178 degrees centigrade, it forms a turbid liquid. And when it is cooled to 144 degrees centigrade, it gives cholesterol benzoate in a crystalline form. So the molecules which show these properties are called as a liquid crystals. And this cholesterol benzoate is a best example. So it is so this 144 degrees centigrade, cholesterol benzoate at heating at 144 degrees centigrade. This is a transition temperature of cholesterol benzoate. And this turbid liquid when heated to 178 degrees centigrade, you can get true liquid. It is a melting point, pure melting point of a cholesterol benzoate. It is the transition temperature and it is a pure melting point of this one. So compounds which show these properties are collectively called as a liquid crystals or a mesomorphic state. Why they are called liquid crystal means they show properties both liquid, isotropic like liquids and anisotropic like solids. But they both shows liquid character as well as a metallic character. Sorry, solid substance, crystalline properties. So that is why they are called as a liquid crystals. The crystalline state and liquid state. That is the liquid crystals. One example is the cholesterol benzoate. So I can quote many number of examples. I will explain this neatly, the formation of a liquid crystals, how what are liquid crystal properties. For example, another para-cholesterol benzoate. So which is in presence in the solid state. When it is heated to 145 degrees centigrade, same example you know. Para-cholesterol benzoate, para-cholesterol benzoate. So it is a liquid crystal, turbulent liquid, what we have called that. So this is liquid crystals. And this one heated to 175 degrees centigrade. It's also para-cholesterol benzoate. Para-cholesterol benzoate, which is in the liquid. The same process when reversed, that means this pure liquid state of para-cholesterol liquid, when cooled to 175 degrees centigrade, you can get a liquid crystal of a para-cholesterol benzoate. When it is cooled to 145 degrees centigrade, it gives a para-cholesterol benzoate solid. So substances which possess these properties, they are called as a liquid crystals. And the first temperature when solid is converted into liquid crystal is called as a transition temperature of this compound. And when again are heated to higher temperature, when it gives a liquid, pure true liquid, then this temperature is called the melting point of this para-cholesterol benzoate. And the substances which shows liquid crystals, we have a highly stable. They mention the substances showing a liquid crystal characters are highly stable and does not decompose at a higher temperature. And on heating at higher temperature, they does not undergo decomposition. So such compounds which possess such properties are called as a liquid crystals. And some other examples for liquid crystals by showing the transition temperature, and melting point. Or other all that class of compounds are called as liquid crystals. I will show you one example. That's a para-cholesterol benzoate. Other organic substances. So many organic substances which shows this property are all comes under this liquid crystals. I will give you some other examples with the formula. Examples are, second example, anisotazine. Anisotazine, and it has transition temperature (165 degrees centigrade), and its melting point (185 degrees centigrade). This is a transition temperature 180. Another example, second example is I have also formula. One is formula is CS3O C6H4. The formula is not important, you can remember only each one. C6H4, double bond NH, CH, C6H4, OCS3. As already told you, compounds containing NHC or COC bond, they achieve this liquid crystal property, and this anisotropy have transition temperature 165 degrees centigrade and the melting point is at 185 degrees centigrade. Similarly, second example is a para-azoxy anisole. Para-azoxy anisole. Para-azoxy anisole formula CS3 O C6H4 NO C6H4 OCS3. Para-azoxy anisole, and it has a transition temperature of 116 degrees centigrade. The transition temperature. And it has a melting point of 134 degrees centigrade. Melting point of 134 degrees centigrade. Similarly, para-azoxy pentatone. Third example is a para-azoxy pentatone. Para-azoxy pentatone. And it has transition temperature 137 degrees centigrade, and it has melting point 167 degrees centigrade. Diethyl benzene. So you have to remember only name, formula. So they contain functional groups like NO, NHCH and C double bond C. So again formula is also there. You can write C2H5O, C6H4, NO, N, C6H4, OC2H5. This is the formula for this para-azoxy pentatone. Another example is example 4. Fourth example, diethyl benzene. Fourth example is diethyl benzene. Diethyl benzene. Formula is C2H5NH C6H4 C6H4 NH C2H5, and it has got a transition temperature 150 degrees centigrade. Transition temperature and 120 degrees centigrade is the melting point. This is a compound. And another example is a para-methoxycinnamic acid. Example, para-methoxycinnamic acid. So I will write transition temperature and melting point side by side because the board is very small. So you can also write reversible reaction like that. I will show one general example, first example. Same thing happens for almost all the compounds. So this para-methoxycinnamic acid formula is CS3O C6H4 CH double bond CH COOH. That is the C6H4CH double bond CHCOH is a C6H4CH double bond CHCOH is a cinnamic acid. So one of the hydrogen is replaced by OCH3 group, oxymethyl group. So it is a para-methoxycinnamic acid and it has got transition temperature. Transition temperature 170 degrees centigrade and melting point is 186 degrees centigrade. Melting point 186 degrees centigrade. So these are the examples of compounds, organic compounds, some organic compounds which shows liquid crystal properties. That is, these substances when heated to transition temperature they give liquid crystal property. That is a turbulent liquid. When again heated to a sharply high temperature, they convert into pure liquid. So compounds show such properties. Whenever they cool, when the process is reversed, that means it is when it is cooled 186 to 170 degree, it is liquid crystal. And 170 degree, again below 170 degree centigrade, it is converted into solid. So they are reversible in the opposite direction by decreasing temperature. By increasing temperature, it is called a transition temperature liquid crystal. At highly sharp melting point, it is converted to pure liquid. When the temperature is reversed, cooling is reversed in the same manner, so you can get all the whole process is reversed. So compounds which possess this property are called as liquid crystals. So these are the examples: diethylbenzidine, methoxycinnamic acid, para-ethoxy, that is a cholesterol benzoate, para-methoxycholesterol benzoate, which I have told already. Such compounds are called as liquid crystals. So in the next video, I will explain classification of a liquid crystals. So consider the classification of a liquid crystals in the next video.